Hey guys, we've been reviewing, reporting, and counting down on some big games from Nintendo for about 6 months now, and this video marks the 25th video game review. To celebrate, we've decided to make you guys a new intro every 25 reviews, with clips from the past 25 reviews, and a new intro song. We'll also review a game close to our hearts every 25, to make it special for us too. I want to thank everyone who's helped so far, and here's to another 25 reviews. Hope you like the new intro, and enjoy. Here's to another 25 reviews. Hope you like the new intro, and enjoy. For those of you who don't know, Kingdom Hearts is basically the baby of Final Fantasy and Disney. The games revolve around light versus darkness, taking place on mostly Disney movie-themed worlds, but also original worlds, and with Final Fantasy characters scattered around. When a person's heart is consumed by darkness, they become a heartless. People with strong hearts leave behind nobodies, and some who take the form of the person they originally were. Now before the review begins, let's just say that this game will make no sense unless you've played the 3 games for the PS2, so I'd suggest you start with those. So the story here is about a nobody named Roxas. Unlike most nobodies, Roxas doesn't remember who he was. A group of nobodies, called Organization 13, find him and recruit him. Roxas can wield the Keyblade, a key sword that can release hearts. Roxas makes friends with number 7, Axel. After a week, a new member shows up named Xion. She can also wield the Keyblade, but is a loner. Through the course of the days, Roxas must complete missions and in doing so, release his hearts to create Kingdom Hearts, which will supposedly give the organization members some hearts. Along the way, Roxas must find the organization's true plans for him, and also realizing who Xion really is. Confused yet? Fans will understand it. The graphics are really good for a DS game. The game does an amazing job of recreating locations from the PS2 games, but the fluidity and ambiance from the console games outshine the slightly pixelated characters and enemies. But everything else looks great. There are also loads of scenes that play out through the game that look exactly like the cutscenes from the PS2 games, which was great. The music I love from the console games is also here. The upbeat and exciting tones of remixed Disney songs and new original songs is fantastic. The controls worked well, minus the camera. As this is a PS2 game in disguise, it took a little changing to work. Scrolling through the battle menu is annoying because you now have to use the X button. The D-pad also makes for near impossible accuracy at points of difficult platforming. Then there's the camera. Hitting R centers the camera behind you, but if you want more accurate camera, you have to scroll on the touchscreen. But when it's crucial in the heat of battle, this just doesn't work. However, locking on, attacking, moving, and overall all of it works well. Each day you'll be given a mission, or 2 or 3, with 1 or 2 being mandatory to continue the story. Each mission will send you to different Disney worlds, like Beast Castle, Wonderland, and Halloween Town. However, the tutorials drag on, and after the 7th or 8th time revisiting Twilight Town, I was ready to scream. Most of the rooms are closed off to keep you on track, and with only a few new rooms I hadn't seen from the PS2 games, everything got repetitive really fast. Luckily, the story kept me going. Twists, turns, and throwbacks came at each day, and every day and mission made me want to know what's next. Now let's talk about the inventory screen. At first glance it's complicated, but it works really well once you know what you're doing. The panel system works by giving each item, spell, keyblade, and accessory a set number of panels. It's your job to choose what you need and fit it in Tetris style. Plus, with multipliers, you can get more panels than you should, such as 3 fire spells instead of 1. The missions work out by giving you a set goal and setting you off to figure out how to complete it. From recon to smashing bubbles to defeating a boss, you'll always know what to do. But getting blocked off from certain areas negated a big freedom aspect that was there in the past games. The game isn't too easy either. After Kingdom Hearts 2, the challenge here felt great. There's also mission mode, which lets you play completed missions with less strength and as any member of Organization 13, and you can unlock other characters from the series for getting farther in the story. You can also play for the first time in the series with up to 3 other friends via local wireless connection. The multiplayer is really fun and works well, but after 3 or 4 people are in the game, the lag becomes noticeable. There are lots of things to do when finished with the game too. Getting sigils and emblems unlocks new items to synthesize, and each mission can be replayed to find new treasures. Overall, the game gets high marks on replayability. Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2 is a fantastic game if you're a fan of the series. This review is obviously really biased, which doesn't happen often, but an amazing story, good graphics and music, okay controls, a good inventory system, a good challenge, and fun multiplayer were really perfect. However, the tutorials dragged on. Lots of areas were blocked off. You can only go to some worlds so many times before screaming. The camera and battle menu were awkward, and lag in multiplayer became annoying. However, if you enjoyed the console games, then this game will be perfect for you. This game gets a 4 out of 5, the title of great, and if you're a fan of the series, the way to play of a definite buy. This isn't the game to start the series on, but if you are a fan of the series, then you should definitely get this game.